You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com, YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com.
Hey, I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket, and I'm here with the very beautiful Brooke Quinn. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing today?
And she's in Beauty and the Beast right here at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. Hurry up and get your tickets because it's only here for a few days. Hey, Brooke, what part are you playing?
I play Belle.
Oh, the lovely woman, the lovely heroine. Oh, she falls in love with a beast.
I do. I don't know. We have to come see the show.
I know, right?
We have to find out. Not giving away the ending.
So how long you been with the show?
We started in August, end of August rehearsals, and we have been traveling for about 10 months now, and we have about 4.5 weeks left. It's crazy.
Now, name me something that someone should really learn from this play, Beauty and the Beast. We all know the story, but what should they really learn from Beauty and the Beast?
I think that one of the most important messages to take from this show is to never judge a book by its cover and to really just take the time to see past people's outside to the inside of them and their soul, and just to never really judge anyone and to accept people for who they are and love people for who they are.
Yeah, I went through a lot of that myself because of skin color and things like that. I hope they pick up that message because it is universal. It really works. Absolutely. Now, where are you from?
I am originally from Charleston, South Carolina, but I grew up in the Raleigh-Durham area in North Carolina.
Wow. Now, young lady growing up in those areas, what inspired you to say, hey, I want to get on stage and get in a Disney production?
I always loved singing as a little girl, and I used to sing in the car to my mom when we'd go pick my sister up from piano lessons. And I started getting into like country music and pop music, and then I was like, what can I do with singing to bring this into a career and study this in college? And then I started getting into theater, and I was like, oh, this is it. I love this. So,
what school did you go to?
East Carolina University.
They got a good theater program there?
We have an amazing theater program there.
Oh, nice. That's great. Now, also, how has the audience accepted this play? How have they been when they saw you on stage?
I think they've liked it.
Yeah, right.
I hope so. We have great audiences, and the response all over the country has been incredible. People really just seem to love this show.
Oh, nice. That's very nice. I'm going to see the show tonight. I haven't seen this one at all.
Oh, you gotta come.
You hear that? You got to come. That's right?
Oh, yeah.
And you got to see this lovely lady right here on stage. It's going to be a treat. Just one more question. Now, working with the cast, how much fun are you having with the cast?
It's a lot of fun. We've become family. Oh, thank you. I just got a rose. It has been an amazing experience, and this group of people who were strangers to me in August are now some of my best friends.
Oh,
It's amazing.
Oh, that is nice. Well, thank you very much for taking time with me. All right, with your entertainment ticket. And also, thank you for being on stage with Beauty and the Beast.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, this is Al McGee. I'm here at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts, and they got Beauty and the Beast here. But I got Ryan Phillips. Hey, he's in the show, but guess what? He's from South Florida. How you doing, Ryan?
Doing just fine. How are you, man?
Where are you from exactly?
Well, I went to school, University of Miami, so Coral Gables.
Wow. So now you in the show here that's performing this week here at the Broward Center for Performing Arts. Tell me, when you were a little kid, did you see the show?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Went to New York and saw it. It was great.
Oh, man. So I can see you sitting in the audience now. Wish I can do that, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what did you study at the University of Miami?
Acting.
Ooh,
That's what I do now, yeah.
Oh, that's great. How long you been with the show?
About 9 months now.
9 months?
Yeah, we've been on the road. We haven't had a break yet, and we're ending the tour in about 5 weeks.
And what's your part you playing in the show?
Lumiere, the candlestick.
Oh, you playing Lumiere? Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with that one. Cause I haven't seen the show, but I saw the cartoons and all that good stuff.
This week, though, right?
Tonight?
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah, you'll hear me. I got a very loud laugh.
I can't wait to hear it. Right on.
So what inspired you to act?
Oh, wow. When I was in elementary school, I saw a show of Guys and Dolls when it was a high school performance, and I saw it. It blew my mind, and something that I had always wanted to do. I always wanted to be a singer, but then I saw that, and I was like, no, I want to do that. And I just kind of went with it.
And so what inspired you, or why did you decide to go to the University of Miami?
I could only afford to audition for one school, and I chose that one because of their amazing acting program. And I also have some family that lives down here, actually in Aventura, my uncle. So it was nice. I figured it'd be nice to have some family down here, as well as go to a school that's acclaimed for their arts.
Wow, Ryan, that's great, man. You knew what you wanted to do at a very young age. That's very inspiring, especially to you young people out there who don't know what they want to do. Now, Beauty and the Beast, tell us a little bit about it.
Oh, it's a tale as old as time. If anybody has ever seen the cartoon, then they know exactly what it's about. I'm not going to give anything away, don't worry. But the biggest message about the show is that you don't judge a book by its cover. You always get to know somebody before you pass judgment on them. Then you can do whatever you want. But, I mean, just seeing somebody and be like, oh, you're a hideous beast. No, that person could actually be a prince on the inside. You never know.
You never know. Well, Ryan, thank you very much for coming.
Pleasure.
And thank you for taking time with me. I'm going to get your entertainment ticket.
Thank you so much.
Hey, and much more success to you in the future, buddy.
Let's hope so.
All right. I'm here at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. I'm here with Christian SMITH-KOTLAREK. Hey, he's in Beauty and the Beast. Also, you can see it on his chest and behind us. Hey, welcome to the Broward Center for the Performing Arts.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Tell us your part. Who are you playing?
I play Gaston, the villain.
Ooh. So that sounds good. The bad guy.
Yeah, he's a fun character to play because most people know who he is. You go out and you say you're playing Gaston, and people are like, oh, they either say they love him or they hate him. Oh, you're the bad guy, or oh, he's awesome. So it's cool to be in something where people have a reaction to the person that you're playing. Sometimes you actually have to not tell them who you are just because it's like, a little bit. You just want to be under the radar sometimes.
Are you enjoying this role?
Having a great time, yeah. It's we've done, 286 performances right now, and we've got about 40 left. So it's been quite a run, and I couldn't be having more fun, actually.
Oh, that's great. So how are you in the ensemble? You enjoying the ensemble?
Yeah, we have a great time. So there's a really big dance number in the show called Gaston, which is also in the movie, and we do a lot of mug clinking and dancing while we're singing. So it's really high energy. That's one of my favorite numbers in the show to do, and that's with everybody, the whole group number.
Ooh, that's great. Now, what attracted you to Beauty and the Beast?
Well, I just think it's a great story. It's a tale that everyone can relate to. It's about overcoming obstacles in terms of feeling like an outsider, and we've all gone through feeling like an outsider before. And what's interesting,
I know I have many times.
Yeah, so it's something that everybody can relate to, whether you're a kid or a big kid, and so it's a story that we've all gone through and we can learn from, especially a character like Gaston, who makes some choices that are maybe obviously not right, that we can all point at and be like, well, we shouldn't do that.
Now, is that the part you particularly auditioned for, or you just auditioned and they gave you that part?
Yeah, I auditioned for this part specifically, and I'm really fortunate to have made it.
So where you living, in New York?
Yes, that's where I call home right now.
Where you from?
Originally from Wisconsin.
Oh, what part?
I was born in Milwaukee and raised in the Fox Valley, just 45 minutes south of Green Bay.
I'm from Chicago originally.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I live down here now.
Good spot. Yeah.
Wisconsin's nice.
Yeah. I love
Except
it.
for the winter.
All right. Well, I'm a snowboard instructor too, so it's kind of fun. In the winter for me. Yeah, I have a good time in the winter.
Oh yeah, I used to love the winter snow. I'm a little older now.
Yeah, no, you got the sunshine here in Florida. This is beautiful.
All year long.
You never get cold here. Very nice.
And also, as an actor, when did you start it, or when did you learn that you wanted to do this?
Oh, it kind of just kept happening for me. Honestly, a new thing would come along, and I would just decide to do it. So I started off as an opera singer, and this is kind of my first time in like a Broadway role. So it's a great transition. It's a lot of fun. Opera, you use your whole body to sing, and
I love opera.
yeah, nice.
What's your favorite opera?
Oh, I'm really into, let's see, La Bohème, The Magic Flute, and Il Barbiere di Seviglia.
Oh.
But those are all stories that are kind of like Beauty and the Beast. They're very epic and
Right.
just big, and so they all have lessons, and this is a beautiful one to see for the.
My favorite is Don Giovanni.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah, very good.
Carmen.
Yeah,
Oh, I
good
love
villains
those
in
two.
those ones too.
Oh, yeah.
Just like Gaston.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a great relationship between those characters that you're playing right now.
Yeah.
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 And as an one more thing, as an opera singer, and now you're singing these type of tunes.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference for you?
It's a great question. I think singing is all. There are different schools of singing, and some say that you have to sing one way, and I think we train so hard to use our voices that we should be able to use all the colors in them, and I think that it's all just part of who I am as a singer, to be able to use all different aspects of my voice, as an actor uses all different aspects of their body and their physicality and their mind. So it's all kind of tied together for me, and I don't see a big difference between the singing styles. It's just kind of a different way that you inflect.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So in other words, you can do it.
I would like to think so. Yeah, we'll have to come see the show and find out.
I'll see the show tonight.
All right. I'll be on my game. Pleasure
All
to
right,
meet
don't
you.
forget. You're always on your game anyway.
Yeah, you have to be.
Well, thank you for coming here and being here with me, Al McGee, on Your Entertainment Ticket, and also for being in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah.
One of the, I guess, the world's favorite plays.
Yeah, very
and
iconic.
story.
Yes, yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to doing it. I use antlers in all of my decorating.
Hey, I'm at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. Beauty and the Beast is here, but I'm here with Danny Burgos. He's in the show. How you doing, Danny?
Doing wonderful. How are you?
Now, what part are you playing in the show?
I am Monsieur Dark in the second act, so I'm kind of the bad guy that tries to take Belle's dad away.
Trying to take her dad away? Oh, that sounds like a big, juicy part.
Yeah, Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, I usually play bad guys, so.
You do?
I do.
Why is that?
I don't know. I don't know why that is. I like to think I'm lighthearted and, funny,
Yeah.
but people see this face and they think I'm a bad guy, so I don't know.
Some of the bad guys or some of the characters who are bad guys in film and stage are some of the greatest characters of all time.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I always say that to be a bad guy is like a true test of talent because, not all of us are evil in that way. And so to have to do that on a nightly basis, it's kind of cool. Like, you get to challenge yourself. It's really great.
So that's a big challenge for you, this part.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, he's like an older man, so I have like a really cool bald cap that I get to wear, and like it's just like physically, vocally, and just emotionally different than me.
How many songs you have in it?
I actually am in the ensemble for most of the show. So I sing in the ensemble of all the big numbers. So in Belle, Gaston, be our guest. So I'd say like anywhere from 4 to 6.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And how long did it? Well, you rehearsed with the company, I'm sure, but you probably picked it up very easily, though, right?
It is.
It's very challenging, huh?
It's challenging because it's a different skill set. It's not like pirouettes and like all these like super dancey things, but it's very calculated, very specific movement. So it's easy to pick up the general gist of the show, but to pick up the actual specifics, it took a while.
Especially with choreography, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And where'd you get your training?
I actually went to high school here in Florida. I went to Barbara Goldman Senior High School in.
Oh, you went there?
Yeah.
I taught at Braddock at
No
one time.
way.
Yeah, I was a drama teacher there for a
That's
while.
incredible.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Barbara Goldman Senior High School and didn't get my start until junior year. Andy Quiroga, he kind of took me under his wing and was just like,
Oh, yeah?
you need to do this.
I remember him.
Yeah. He took me under his wing and just said, you have to do this. And so I did one musical my junior year, one musical my senior year, and a play my senior year. And 2 plays my senior year. Wow. And
That was a lot of work.
yeah. And so after that, I actually went to Florida State University for nursing for 2 years. And
That's a good profession.
right? I thought so, but it wasn't where my heart was. It was just a
You can do that later.
Right, I could just go back to school for that. But it was just a very specific, you need to be a very special person to be a nurse or anything in the healthcare field. And I just didn't have the heart for it. And like that's why all of my good vibes go out to everyone who is in that profession because it's such a noble and honorable profession. I just didn't have the heart for it. And this is where my heart was. I wanted to sing and I wanted to dance and I wanted to act. And so I did the musical theater program at Florida State University for 4 years, and I just graduated this May.
And you got a job already?
Yeah, I graduated.
A major Broadway production.
Oh yeah, I remember getting the phone call. We were in rehearsal for our showcase in New York, and I just flipped out. I started screaming and running around the theater, and all of my classmates were just like chasing me and hugging me, and it was incredible. It was like truly a phenomenal experience.
Wow, yeah, Danny, that is fantastic, man. Well, I'm gonna get the chance to see you tonight.
Awesome.
Oh, and I'm gonna clap and scream, whatever I usually do when I'm enjoying the show.
Of course.
Hey, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
I'm glad I met you, and I'm glad you took time with me. Al McGee on your entertainment ticket. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Danny. Hey, this is Al McGee with your entertainment ticket. I'm here at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts. Beauty and the Beast is here. You gotta go see it. But come see this guy, Sam Hartley. How you doing, Sam?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you?
Now, what role are you playing in the Beauty and the Beast?
I am the Beast.
Whoa. I've been called that a couple of times.
Well, me too now. It's become my new tagline, I guess.
So, the Beast, you playing that, how challenging is that?
Yeah. So I'm about 6'3", 6'2", 6'3". My resume says 6'3" anyway. But with all of the, Disney magic, we'll call it, I'm about 6'7". He's a big guy. It's a big costume to step into. And I think at the beginning of tour, it was kind of, a little daunting to take on all that stuff. But now I'm so used to it that I walk around like I'm always 6'7" and, like 3.5 feet wide. And it's awesome. It's a dream. It's a movie I love so much from my childhood that I can't believe I get to do it for a living.
Now, how long does it take you to put on the costume and makeup?
Yeah. We give ourselves about 30 minutes, but we rarely take that much. It's less than you'd think. It's designed so well. It's designed so well for me to have full mobility and flexibility in my face and my whole body. So it's not as much as you'd think.
Oh, so because you're doing it so much now, you can do it. Yeah.
We can do it in our sleep.
Now, the Beast. Tell us a little bit about the Beast.
Yeah, so we meet the Beast. He's a young guy. We like to think he's in his teens. And he meets somebody at the door, doesn't like how they look, and for that very reason, turns them away. Ends up being an enchantress who casts this spell on them. There we have our story, Beauty and the Beast. So we have this young guy who's been transformed into this monster that no one likes only because of the way he looks. And because of that, he learns not to trust anybody.
Yeah.
So we meet this soon-to-be princess in Belle, who learns to love him for the way that he is, not the way that he looks, and that is such a neat arc for me to get to play every night as an actor. To go from someone who doesn't love himself, isn't loved by others, and at the end of the night, I get to marry my princess. Like, what better night for an actor?
That is very good. Well, I'll ask the other actors this. So how did you get your training? When did you felt like you wanted to be on stage and things like that?
I think I've wanted it my whole life, I gotta say. I know we all say that probably.
Where you from?
Nebraska.
Oh, really? What part? What city?
Lincoln, Nebraska.
Oh, I'm familiar with that. Yeah, I've been there once.
So I grew up in Nebraska, went to school in Nebraska, told myself I had to leave for school. Didn't end up doing that, stayed there. I've been in New York for about almost 4 years, I guess. I started classes when I was 7 at a local community theater. Started voice lessons when I was like 12 or 13.
At 7?
Yeah, crazy.
No, that's good.
Yeah, well, it is. You know, I think it became instead of bothering my parents every second of watch me do this. They said, why don't you go make them watch you do this? So I started.
They were smart.
They were, and I've loved it ever since. I did it through high school, middle school. I went to college in Nebraska for theater performance and did a little vocal performance work on the side. And here I am. I'm so lucky to be getting to tell this story across the country.
It's not luck. It's hard work, and you really earned that.
Thanks.
And, you really did. Well, I'm going to be watching you when I see the show.
Awesome.
And I just cannot wait. But thank you for taking time with me. Help me get your entertainment ticket. But thank you for being in Beauty and the Beast here at the Broward Center for the Performing Arts.
Thank you, sir. My
Thank
pleasure.
You are watching YETicket.com with Al McGee, movie reviews and interviews. This is YETicket.com. YETicket.com, your entertainment ticket.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. 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 We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. YETicket.com. YETicket.com.